my beautiful crafting friends. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing really well. Sorry that a video hasn't gone out at the beginning of this week. I've got a bit of a cold and I wasn't very well last week. But I'm feeling better. Still got a bit of a head cold, but it's getting there, thankfully. Right, so first of all, I have received my very first Happy Mail, and I want to thank Linda so much. I mean, I was overwhelmed when I opened the parcel to this. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful, and it's all hand dyed paper that she's done. And look at it all. There's loads, absolutely loads. Oh god. But I wanted to share with you guys because the things that she's used to create these are absolutely beautiful. This is red cabbage. Oh, she's even taken the time to label it so I know. And what beautiful colour that's come out with beautiful blue. But it's like there's, in the light, it's like a tinge of like green in it. But absolutely stunning. Oh, I can't wait to use these. I really can't wait. And then we've got beetroot. I mean, wow. And I can see it in the light here. I can really see the colour there, where you've got like, it's like a cream with like a hint of pink. I can see every now and again, I can see it. But look at it. Did you iron it all as well for me? This is food colouring. Wow. Oh, look at those colours. How it just completely changes a boring piece of paper. Absolutely perfect. Then we've got tea. I like how, when staining paper, how well it comes out. Look at that. And then good old coffee. There's loads there. Look at that. Nice deep colour there. Wow. Oh, that's on cardstock as well. Didn't realise that. Oh, tags, I think. So, oh, and lined paper. Wow. Didn't even see them in there. Oh, cool. That's brilliant. Thank you ever so much, Linda. I do appreciate it. And now I can see why people enjoy having Happy Meal, because it does put a smile on your face. So I cannot wait to use these. Thank you so much. It does really mean a lot to me. And I look forward for it being in part of my videos as well. Right, so here we go. I have finished painting all the front there, as you can see. I hope you can see really well. Yeah. And what I've used, where are you? Where are you hiding? And I got a small brush, and I actually made like bluebells there. So they're actually raised off the page, and I used a bit of acrylic gesso for that. And then I used some here with a stencil and created like the leaves there. And then I've just painted, and I've used a bit of that gloss. I can't think what it's called, that acrylic gloss that you can use, and I've just put it on there so it makes it stand out. And then I've got one of Tim Holtz bars there, and then I actually finally, my fabric turned up perfectly for it, and this is William Morris style fabric. So for the rest of it, it's going to be wrapped in this beautiful pattern. And I thought, what perfect accompaniment to this journal. If I get the journal out with the blue, so if you see. So what I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to cover this, but I've got some of this. Now this was for a tea cozy, but I've got a couple of pieces, and I thought, well, I can make it padded. So it's a nice padded one. Obviously, I've got to measure it out. So we'll put the fabric over here nicely. The best bit about it is I've got fabric for afters. for a few more bits and pieces. Right, so what I need to do is, obviously, I don't know whether to do that as bulk, because once that's closed up and you've got all the papers, that could be quite heavy. So I might just cover out with the fabric and that bit there. So what I need to do is do this bit here, measure that out. And I have one of these here and it'll fit perfectly, and I'm using that stuff that I wouldn't normally use. So should we take that, will it work that way? It will. We'll do a bit of quilting. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to, because I want it to come up to the spine there, I've got edging to go along that as well that I've brought. So do that to there, like so, like so. And then if I tuck that in, I should be able to see, where's all my clips? If I tuck them in, and then I should be able to see where I can draw. Like so. Into there as well, so I'm going to do it onto that spine as well. Now I need a Sharpie, she says. Oh, where's my black Sharpie gone? It'd be hiding somewhere, so we'll use this one. Okay, so we're going from there, aren't we? Just do. That was a silly idea, Claire. Get in. Right. So there. And there. Oh. It's lucky enough this all gets covered, isn't it? So how are you all doing? I hope you're doing really well. I have had an eventful week. So I had my grandson come and stay with me for a few days, which I absolutely loved. And then I got to babysit Larry the lamb. So he was 2 days old. Well, he's 4 days old now, but he was 2 days old, and jet black tongue, black eyes, absolutely gorgeous. And I had to do where I was waking up every 2 hours, take him out of his box because I had him all wrapped up with a hot water bottle in the box, take him out because he'd do his bah thing. Not quite like that, but you know what I mean. So I'd have to take him out of that, put him on his, you know, the Inco mat, and he'd have his wee, and then he'd have his poop. Then I'd feed him his bottle. Then obviously I'd have to have cuddles, as you do, because can't go without cuddles, can we? And then I'd get him all snug back with another nice warm hot water bottle, and get all settled. So I had to do that. What day? We were Good Friday today, so I had to do that all day yesterday, the night before, so Wednesday night all the way through. And yes, so it was highly amusing. My husband come home Wednesday from work and he went, "What's that?" I went, "That's my new baby." Excuse me, sorry. So yes, sadly my husband had to put up with me adopting a baby, baby lamb. But my sister-in-law took him back yesterday evening. I said, because I had to get a bit of sleep because of I had training with my work today. Yeah. So my husband, because obviously it's Good Friday, he popped down the field, and he said he is absolutely loving life. They put hay bales all the way around, so he's out there prancing in the sun. So fingers crossed, he's doing really well, which is like really important. So yes, and the elderly lady that I look after, she named him. So I said to her, I says, right, we've got a lamb. Give us a name. And she come up with Larry the Lamb. And yes, he is absolutely beautiful. So that is the first time I've ever babysat a lamb. I mean, my dad, when it was like an orphan lamb, he'd bring them home. That was when I was little. Where the dog used to think he was the lamb, and the lamb used to think it was a dog. But yes, so it was quite amusing, the whole situation. Right, so I'm just pressing that down with a little bit of fabric glue, not too much, and then we are going. So I'm leaving one side because it's going to be covering the other bit. So I'm just going to slide this down here, trim it down there, like so. All right, let me just bring that up so you can see what I'm doing. So yes, I start my new job officially Monday, so Easter bank holiday, as a domiciliary carer. So I've done that work before, and I am so looking forward to it. I even get my own company car. Very exciting. So I'm looking forward to that. I drove it home today, which was hilarious. I don't mind getting behind the wheel of any vehicle, but when it's like a little tiny, like little bean, it's like, whoa, having to get used to it. Right, so that's for there. So we've got to do that to there. No, because that's got to go that way. Okay, so and then that will go there. So we'll tuck that under. Happy days. And then that will go there like so. That will go there like so. As you do, we'll go around it bit by bit, and then that bit will cover that bit like so. But first of all, I want to do it so it's like a quilt. So what I want to do first is I want to create lines, but I want to do diagonal lines, and then that way, or I might do square lines. Did I leave my ruler downstairs? I did, but we're going to use this one just to create the gaps. So make sure that's level up. Where's the end? There. What I want to do is I'm just going to create some lines. Just make sure that's to there. I'm just going to do lines going across, and then sew, and then hopefully, if I can see it, hopefully, she says. I don't think I'm going to see that, am I? No. I'm trying to, don't really want a thick pen line so you see it. I wonder if that would, what that would do. Let's try that. I'll tuck that under, and then I know where it is. There. I'm going to just go along like that. Okay. Let's just create the lines. Okay. There's one. Right. No, oh dearie me, what is going on? Maybe I'll use this then. Let's try again. Round 10. Okay, I can see the line there and there, so I'm just going to go faintly. That's better. Okay, cool. As long as I can see a line, and then I can sew down it. Okay, fab. Right, so I'm just going to speed this bit up because I'm just going to do the sewing on that bit. All right. Oh. Right, okay, so what I've done is I've just done that, and as you can see, it's all gridded, so a bit like a quilt effect. Right, and then what I want to do is I just want to take that over there and glue that into place. So I'm just going to use some of this to run along there, and then run along there, like so. Now I just pull that over so it's nice and tight and it gives a nice straight line, like so. Alright, makes it look a bit tidier. And then we're going to go over to here, and first of all, because obviously we want it to go on that bit, so I'm going to need to make sure that's lined up like so. But first of all, I need to go and get my thingamajig, just so I've got bits, because I forgot it. Hold on a sec. Back again. So I bought some of this. It was reduced in sale, and I thought, oh, I wonder if I can use that as edging. So if I had that underneath, glued in, have it to there, and then that creates an edge. So we're going to do that first. Okay, so get a good amount of glue going down. So this is just a 3-in-1 glue that I'm using. Fabri-Tac. sort of touching. So we've done that bit so far. Now we need to cover this bit here. So we need another bit of the fabric, like so. Just make sure I'm running it around the right way. Either way doesn't matter. So I need to go to about there. Snip that down there. That's that. And then over there like so. So we need to take that bit from here like that. Like that. Okay. And then get our amazing glue. First I'm going to snip that off. And I'm going to go along here. Okay, I'm going to do that bit to there, I think, and just lay it. Okay, and obviously that'll be okay there, like so. And then I'm going to need to do this bit of the spine. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to roll it over, as you do. A bit of thread. Sure. Okay. That's going to line across there, like so. And then we're just going to go along the spine. Okay. Like that. And then move you to there. Hold you in place there. And hold you in place there. Need another small one. That's a dinky one. Okay, it's not quite dinky, is it? So that should sit along there nice and smoothly and go into there like that, as you do. I need to put a bit of glue there. I can see where I've missed a bit. Let's get you off. Like so. And then okay, as you do. Okay, so now let's glue it all throughout. I'm just gonna lay that down there, hopefully squeeze that into place. Right, okay, so now I need to do the fabric bits in here, just to tidy those edges up. And then it'll be a case of measuring up cardstock just to go through it. So as you can see, there's quite a lot of excess of fabric. You don't need that much there. First of all, I'm going to take this off because that is way too much there. Otherwise you would just be bulking and everything out all the time. Okay, fabulous. That's all right there. Then I'm just going to run that along there, because obviously these will all be hidden anyway, like so. And then we'll start gluing it all down, as you do. But obviously first I've got to glue these white bits down. Cool. Right, so there we go, guys. That's that bit done. I have got to make a hole here through that bit quickly, she says. Quickly, she says. I just need to get rid of those bits because they're covered in ink and I'll start staining everything. Right, what did I do with my sponge thing? I put everything to hand, and now I can't find it. Claire needs a break. Give me a break. Right, okay, so what I need to do anyway is I'm just going to make that hole through there, because I'm going to put an eyelet into there. So make sure that's there, and then I know I won't lose that hole, so it's there, and I'll be making an eyelet for that one. So that's that bit done. On my next video, I think it'll be the flip through. You don't really need a video of me putting all the papers into you guys. I don't want to bore you too much. I'd like to be able to show you the finished product. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it gives you some inspiration. And have a go. Something different from what I normally do, and I've thoroughly enjoyed this. Like, I'm really enjoying the challenges of creating different types of journals. So I hope you have fun watching this video. Thank you ever so much for watching, and see me on the next video for the flip through. Thank you again. Happy crafting, guys. Oh, and happy Easter. Take care. Bye.